Mic test, mic test. 1 2 1 2. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Mindful Gaming. I'm Ando Flux, and this is another Minecraft survival hardcore mode NoobCraft episode. We're doing another bonus episode because if you watched the last episode, you will know that it was cursed, to say the least. I did a little bit of cleaning up on the computer. I think what the issue may have been was that I left my computer running overnight, and so when I got on to record, I hadn't restarted it. So when I restarted it, that seems to have solved a lot of the issues, as it should. Restart your computer every now and then, it helps. So today, in this bonus episode, I did some stuff off camera. I'll show you a bunch of things that I finished up. First off, this is my next goal. I realized I was looking for a spawner, and then it just hit me. We have villagers right here. We can trade with them and get XP. Oh yeah, restarting the computer brought the dog back too, so that'll help. So this is what we explored in the last episode. You can see this is where we're at. This was where the village was where I left off. And in that village, after I got back on and got the computer going, I found a horse. So now we have a horse. I still am debating on what to do. I want to kind of get some things situated in the village before we worry about exploring anymore, so I kind of just put them right here. But that leads me to the next thing. Segue. I did some clearing of the town. I moved some villagers. A couple villagers despawned. Took down this house. There was an igloo there. Took down another house there. A couple of our villagers despawned. Took down a house there. I think it was an igloo. And so what I have been doing is setting up this because I want to let the villagers out soon. So this is kind of my idea for the wall to protect the village. You know, because we're a primitive society. I mean, I got a iron axe in my hand and a torch. So we need a wall because primitive societies have walls. So depending on what level your society is, no, I won't bring anything up, but that's when walls are needed. So we're building the wall. This is kind of the design I had. I figured do some like these big pillars every other one and do some of these small ones. This is kind of just to get the idea out. This is all the stuff that I have collected for that so far for the wall. So definitely need to make some more of those, I think, because we're going to have a few more pillars than that. But this is kind of where I was getting everything set up. So that's going too. And I'll show you. So what I'm thinking is running this all the way across here, back around this tree, and connecting it to this yard, I'm thinking. I think that would be a good place to connect it, because then right here we have a path. And honestly, I think I'm going to remove all the igloos. Everyone's getting a house. No one has to live in an igloo anymore. We're gonna build some houses. And this will be like a back gate, because there's already a path here. This was already here, so this will be perfect. Maybe put like a couple little towers right here, and yeah, connect it all up. We'll see what happens though. And then moving over here on the back side of the houses, honestly, I'll probably just end up like connecting it directly from that pillar that we put, or from the tower that we put, to like the back of the houses, and just use the houses as part of the wall, because I don't have many I'm already going to be collecting a lot of resources as it is. Cut down a couple trees. Okay, let's continue. The wall will go from here along, and now up here, that's gonna be like our main base. We're gonna make this our main base. We're not gonna move again in this world, because I like this little area. I'm thinking like an ice castle thing, because we have the ice spikes biome over there, so we can utilize a lot of ice and snow, and we'll use a lot of the spruce too. But so I'm gonna cover this up. And this right here, I'm going to connect to that with a little tunnel underneath, because this kind of goes in. So I'll block that off on right here or so, and then dig this out so that it connects. And this, the wall will go like from that house, like around this way, and connect to this formation of land here. And then from there, we just have to do some terraforming on this mountain, because on the side where there's not going to be wall, I want to terraform it to where it's inaccessible to mobs from outside, and also that the villagers won't drop off outside of it, because like here they could just walk off. So I want to like dig this out a little bit and then kind of make more of a cliff that they won't be able to walk off here. And we'll do that all the way around. And I don't know if I'll move these houses yet. For now, they're going to stay. I might move them down there because I'm going to do the town center here. Like right below here. So we can overlook everything, if you will. I think this is going to be really cool. I'm thinking like an ice castle or like, yeah, something like that. We'll fortify it up. We'll get it all going. But I really want to get the villager trading started, so that's why this all has come into play. The exploring, I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to do some test recordings and figure out how chunks are loading, and if we just need to turn chunks down. Because now we have that horse is fast. A couple of his family members over there at the village are good jumpers, so we may get them in the future and breed horses and try and get a really good, a fast and a high jumper. For now, though, he's quick. He's really quick. Quick enough for me, at least. I don't want to move too quick. So I think let's put this here. For today, I'm just going to kind of move forward with the wall here. Do this for a little bit. Let's see. We need all of this pretty much. These are... I'm using these for fences. They came from the houses. I might end up saving like a couple of, wait, why is that? Oh, I'm like, why is that not making 63? They're two different things. I might use these for the houses, but for now I'm using them for the fences because those are what I need right now. So depending on how many we have left over, we'll use those for that. And then the stone I'm kind of just holding on to also just to try and use it up. So we definitely want some of those. And I think we used some of those also, but those were kind of just... I'm not really sure what I'm doing over there. I gotta terraform a little bit. That I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But this is the other part of it where I want to take all this back. That's why this will change right here. I don't know what's going on yet. I like the gates though with the fences, you know, because villagers can't use gates, so that's good for us. But let's just keep moving on with this fence. Let's see, we're trying to go that way. So let's bring it off this way. Right? Maybe put a gate there. Put a gate there. Let's go quite a distance because we put those ones right next to each other. Put a gate. And then let's put another tower. Put a tower here. So the future of this little village that we're building, I want to do a villager breeder. I want to build a villager breeder so that we can do a really nice trading hall, so we can get some good enchantments. The first thing I'm going for is mending, obviously. I already did a little bit of testing because I was in moving those villagers. I was using the workstations to move them over here to these other houses. But I really want to get a nice trading hall set up where we can get some emeralds rotating, and so we can enchant all our gear. Because I want to be fully prepped for this Ender Dragon. The whole time throughout this whole series, what I've been thinking about is the Ender Dragon fight and what needs to happen before that. So although we go on a lot of side missions, most of them are aimed at defeating the Ender Dragon and giving our best opportunity to do that. So that's what we're doing. Oh, that doesn't go there. But a villager trading hall, for me, that's like, you know, that's kind of like the end game of this world. Right before we go beat the Ender Dragon, I want to do that. So I'm going to take my time in a sense where I'm not going to build the full thing yet. I'm just going to kind of give them jobs and use those jobs to kind of build up, and then eventually we'll start moving them into workstations that are like properly built. For now though, we're building a wall so that we can take them out of quarantine, because they've been in quarantine for like, what is it? It's like, whew, it's got to be something like 2 months now. They're catching up, so definitely want to get them out of there. Even though we're building a wall, I mean, it's for their own protection. Let's be honest. You know, they've given up their rights with just. Now I'm getting controversial. I mean, okay, here's what it is. Once a government, you know, now I'm getting real controversial. Taxes are a thing, and although it's hard to hear, when you start paying a government for X number of your taxes, they start thinking that they're in control a little bit more. So, you know, things are definitely changing, but you just got to give it time. And, you know, it's been years on this system, so we definitely we got to give it time, and it's going to be a hard path for sure. It's been a hard path. That's definitely. But we just got to keep our head up and you know, stick together. Like, we can't let all this, you know, separate us and you know, get the better of us, because, you know, we are here together, and there are some people making some decisions for us right now that, you know, are kind of, they're not proper, and our voice will be heard. It just takes time. You know, there's a lot of us, so when there's a lot of voices, it becomes a murmur, and we just have to be patient and just stay loving to everyone, because, you know, times will change, and how we act now will determine, you know, who we are in the long run. Decisions will be made. But off of all of that's kind of the heavy stuff, huh? Let's go to sleep real quick, because we don't want no mobs spawning. Well, can't speak because I'm on some heavy stuff. I'm trying to change up gears here. Let's yeah, I think I like how this is looking. This is starting to look really cool. We're definitely putting in some progress here. Let's put another. Oh, man, I just have too many things right now. I have too many things that I need to do. There's a zombie coming. Not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, so I think that will do it for today. Off camera, I'm gonna finish this wall around the whole village. That's the other thing I want to tell you. So we also got some different saplings. So I'm going to be putting over by our farms. That was the other thing. Our farms are kind of way out there, so we're going to have to figure something out about that, because I'll probably just put a back gate, because that'll be only for us to go to, and we can go out there safely. So that is going to take some time to like develop. We got some saplings though, so we'll plant some saplings so we can get some other colors going on in here too, because I don't want to just be using the spruce wood this whole build. So I'll definitely start growing those. I don't know if I'll do it between this episode and next episode, but I definitely want to finish the wall so I can get the villagers out and kind of doing their thing, let them roam around, because I hear them just opening doors throughout the village, and it, you know, kind of feels bad. But this is coming along nicely. Thank y'all for listening to my little ramble. You know, things came up. We're building a wall, so it kind of touches on some subjects. But yeah, thank y'all again for being here. I appreciate you. Stay blessed. Be merry. I'll see y'all later. Peace.